It started in a kitchen 10 years ago and quickly grew into a multi-million-dollar business. Julie Min is president of Mrs.May's Naturals, and she's also the granddaughter of Mrs. May's. She joins us right here in our Altitude Media studios to tell us her story. Julie, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, Julie, this is really a fascinating story, so we're going to stop talking and let you tell it. What's the story of Mrs. May's Naturals?
Mrs. May's Naturals. We've immigrated to the United States when I was 14 years old from Korea. My parents were always out working 2-3 jobs. So our grandmother, whose name is May, stayed at home and raised us. That's where the name comes from. The recipes of Mrs. May's crunches have been passed down from mothers to daughters in Korea for thousands of years. It's just never written down. We used to walk home from school and I can smell her roasting the crunches from blocks away. She would slow roast the almonds, cashews, and pistachios, then mix them together with the rice malts and cut them into small cubes. About 10 years ago, my brother and I were discussing about healthy snacks that we can provide to our kids. We agreed that it is a challenge to find 100% natural, good-for-you, delicious snacks. That's when my brother had an idea to start up the business, Mrs. May's Naturals. Over the years, what started out of the kitchen had become a multi-million-dollar business.
So it sounds like your snacks cater to a pretty wide variety of needs.
Yes. People are more conscious about what they consume. Out of all the variety of choices we have in the market now, you really need to pick and choose. Because Mrs. May's products are 100% natural, gluten-free, cholesterol-free, fat-free, vegan, and kosher, it caters to everyone.
Where can our listeners find Mrs. May's Naturals?
Mrs. May's can be found at Costco, BJ, all grocery markets, all airports, minibars of hotels, as well as at mrsmays.com.
Well, it's great to know that there's health-conscious snacks out there. We can't wait to try them for ourselves. Julie, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Deliciousness awaits at mrsmays.com. That's